Hi, I'm Jeremy Lee, Chief People Officer at NewtonX. And amidst the buzz and excitement about the potential of Gen AI, I think it's helpful to take a step back and consider two broader questions as relates to Gen AI and talent. First of all, where will we deploy Gen AI across the organization that will be the most valuable and impactful? For instance, is it applying and embedding Gen AI to drive new innovation in products, services, and ultimately lead to greater revenue? And related to that, have we considered the strategic questions around which of our businesses, which of our products or services is the right one for Gen AI investment? And inherently, do we have the capabilities to even enable that? On the flip side, do we also consider the potential for Gen AI around improving operational efficiency, such as reducing costs, improving processes, and reducing time spent on certain tasks? In my opinion, it's helpful to start with these broader questions so that we can prioritize effort, allocate resources appropriately, and then which also then informs the talent planning and hiring processes. To the second broad question around talent and Gen AI is, do we have the right talent to support our Gen AI initiatives? And we ask the classic question of, do we build, buy, or borrow talent? As we found in our research with Google, over 3/4 of business and technology leaders surveyed are looking to hire a variety of roles across Gen AI. And what I mean in terms of build, buy, and borrow is, first of all, in terms of building, is that building talent from within? And is there existing talent that could already possess some, if not all, of the skills needed to support the AI initiatives? Or perhaps via targeted upskilling, we can actually help our talent grow and develop the skills needed to be able to work on the AI initiatives. There are, of course, many positive effects when it comes to this. First of all, it creates career opportunities, provides interesting and cutting-edge work for the talent, whilst also growing up the skill sets and also retention of our people within the organization as well as then building the capabilities from within. The second area to look at is, if we can't build from within, then and we know which roles we might hire for, then we look externally to say, buy talent. And then it's important to look at and consider our employee value proposition and see if we have a compelling EVP in order to attract talent that's in high demand and that's a lot of increasing competition for. And this would encompass the typical things such as, in terms of the work that they do, is it interesting? Is there going to be the correct career opportunities and career architecture to support all these new roles within the organization and help them along the way in their growth, as well as in the company culture, as well as total rewards. But then B is also considering the talent pools if we're going to go and hire the talent out there. And where we basically find this talent. And this is where we can consider adjacent industries that may possess the right people, skills, and experience that could actually transition into AI work. Or do we need to explore different geographies such as Europe or Latin America, where there is a burgeoning growth of highly skilled talent, specifically within tech and product as well? Or alternatively, is it looking at alternative sources such as accelerator programs or partnering with universities that have strong programs and that are shown to be investing in AI programs as well? Last but not least is the question of borrow. So perhaps you've already considered the two parts in our build and buy, but then there's still a time and place where it may make sense to actually look externally, say, be a consultant, to help supplement and help work on the AI initiatives. As you can imagine, there are so many areas to consider beyond what I touched on, but I find it helpful to think about these two questions. One, where do we want to deploy Gen AI to yield the most effect and impact? And then two, what are we going to do in terms of building, buying, and borrowing talent in order to support our AI ambitions? Thank you.